Hi Ravi, Namaste.
Hi, hi, Apadu. Thank
Very
you.
nice to see you like this.
Thank you for having me today. It's
Yes, please do share your experiences.
yes, sure, sure. So yeah, first of all, I just wanted to you know just say how I am associated with Ayyappa. So I started meditation in the year 2007. So in the year 2008, I moved from Delhi to Gurgaon to Bangalore. So that's when I got introduced to Ayyappa by Deepak. So yeah, at that time in 2008, so there was an event, Dhyana Mahachakra, or maybe it used to be called as Dhyana Yajnam then. So these guys were doing tirelessly working for success of that yajna, where they are collecting the donations and doing lot of programs. And I was so inspired by looking at these young masters. Then they are on one side they are working in the corporate world, on the other side they are doing the service. So I was so inspired by these youth group. Then it used to be called as PYMA, Pyramid Young Masters Association. So that's how I am associated with Ayappaji. And then we traveled so many areas in Karnataka, surroundings of Bangalore, to do the canvassing of this pyramid party of India elections. So that's when I understood these great masters, how great they are, and how dedicated they are to spread this positivity and meditation to everyone. Thank you for accepting me as one of the co passenger with you. Thank you in this journey.
It's our privilege.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, same here. So, coming to my journey, so I was working in a software company before 2007 in Gurgaon. So I was having a lot of issues. I was having a tough time. I was going through a tough phase. I was alcohol addict then. I was a chain smoker. I mean, you don't feel like looking at me with clean shave and but yes, I was alcoholic and chain smoker, and I was having a lot of health issues. I was having insomnia mainly, and I had all the fears and phobias. Even though I used to do well at work, I never used to express myself because of these fears and phobias. I always used to rely on someone, in the conference calls or wherever I need to talk. I used to, request other guys, hey, can you please update my status on my behalf? I cannot update properly. I don't understand the problem. I used to, give all the excuses, but actually, deep down I had a lot of fears, a lot of phobia, stage fear. And the main thing you need to have in the IT industry is communication skills, right? So that's where I was lacking. And because of this insomnia, I used to drink alcohol every day, not even missing a single day. Every day I used to drink alcohol, and I used to smoke like 15 cigarettes a day. So that's how my life used to be. Just to have this 2 hours of sleep, I used to, drink till late nights. Sometimes, if I don't get the alcohol, I used to take sleeping pills. And in some cases, if I don't get the sleeping pills, because you don't get the sleeping pills that easily in India, if you go to same shop again and again and they will ask you, without prescription we cannot give you. I literally used to drink cough syrups, because drinking a bottle of cough syrup is like, it will have a lot of alcohol percentage and some other chemicals or whatever it is. So I used to sleep taking those. So I was in that situation. So I'm not giving any idea here. So we have, meditation is very easy and without any side effects. So then, in the year 2007, I went to Sweden. I was in a project, and I couldn't do better in the project. I was already going through depression, and with this project, which I couldn't do better, and whole team couldn't do better, but it got failed ultimately. Client was like, he was not happy, and managers from offshores, they were like calling me, and then what is happening? So I was sitting on the floor for 2 months without work. Can you imagine? Right? So client is like, escalating, and they are trying to resolve something. Okay, what we should do about this project? For 2 months, I'm sitting on the floor without any work. I just go there, sit, and then everyone around me, like, looking at me because I couldn't do better. So I went into deep depression. At one point, I felt like, should I end my life? I was on the verge of ending my life. So I was in Sweden then. So one of my friend, then now she is my wife, Pranahita, she spoke to me over the phone, and she was trying to teach meditation then for 2 years, but I used to tease her. I used to laugh at her. What is your age and what are you talking about this meditation? Only oldie people, they should be doing meditation, not people like us. But it was need of the hour for me. So she taught meditation over the phone, and then from my place to workplace, it used to be 10 minutes train journey, 10 to 12 minutes train journey. I started meditation. So first 1 week, the moment I sit in meditation in the train, I used to find the seat. I used to slip into sleep. After coming out of that sleep, 10-minute sleep, it used to be so refreshing. So refreshing. I mean, I was like thriving for this, just for this sleep, right? This peaceful sleep. I was taking alcohol and these sleeping pills and cough syrup, whatnot. I have done all the things. So with a lot of family issues and all those things, I was, having this at the right time. I got this meditation, and after 1 week or 2 weeks, I started feeling happy. Some a sense of that inner happiness, inner joy started happening automatically. So then later I realized, right, when you do meditation is pure science, my dear friends. That's what I understood. When you do meditation, a lot of happy hormones, they get released: serotonin, dopamine, all these endorphins, they release, and you feel, for you to feel happy, these hormones, whenever you feel happy, those hormones get released. So when I'm doing the meditation, I think that's what it was happening in the beginning days. And I started feeling happy for no reason. All situation is same. I'm still going to the office. I'm still sitting on the same floor without any work, and same people are there, but still I had that peace within 2 weeks. Can you imagine? So that was the situation. And after 20, 30 days, I don't exactly remember. And one fine day, I gave up smoking. And after a few days, I gave up drinking also. So I started feeling peaceful, and there was no issue with my sleep. My sleep issues are gone away. So that's how I came out of these things. And after that Sweden time, I just returned to India, and I moved from Delhi to Bangalore. That's where I used to do lots and lots of meditation, like hours together. At one point of time, I used to do 6 to 8 hours of meditation. There was a beautiful center in Brookfield. So I used to be there all the time. I used to do a lot of meditation. And every weekend I used to go to Pyramid Valley. And slowly, my thought power, I started thinking positively. My thought power increased. So whatever I'm thinking, it started manifesting. On one day, I was sitting in meditation. I felt like, oh, there should be a meditation center at my home, in my village. So immediately next day, my brother would call me and he says, hey, can we, we wanted to open this meditation center. Is that okay? So I was like, I was thinking about it. So that, thought power increased. And whatever I wanted to manifest in my life, I just started, thinking positively. All my jobs, whenever I change my jobs, I change jobs during the recession time. So in 2008, 2009, during the recession time, I got a job with 60% hike. I changed the job. Everyone was like saying, one of my friend who was like, he's a priest. So he said, okay, this is the situation. Do you really want to change the job? So let me talk to my uncle. And he spoke to his uncle, and his uncle, he asked my date of birth and all those things. That time I just started meditation, right? So he said, hey, this time your time is so bad, you are not supposed to change the job, just stick to wherever you are, just stick to that job, don't change the job. But I was like, at the same time, I was reading this book called Autobiography of a Yogi, where it says, there may be, impacts of this planetary system, but your intent power is more stronger than all these, external effects, impacts. So then that was like, for me, okay, let me do meditation and then let me intend for, this job. Immediately I changed the job, and I did well, and I got another on-site opportunity to USA, where I intended one more thought, where I wanted to construct a pyramid. So I said, okay, I'm getting this on-site opportunity. If I get this on-site opportunity for longer term, just one more month extra, I would construct a pyramid on my house. So in my team, no one has got the on-site opportunity more than this 2 months. But for me, they kind of said, "Oh, will you be okay if you want to work for one more month extra?" I was like, "Wow, that money, whatever I saved, I came to India, I constructed the pyramid." That's how my thought power got increased with meditation. And even in the year 2011, we moved to UK. Then everyone was like saying, hey, market is not at all good, why are you going to the country now, and you only have the visa for 8 months, you need to earn this much of money, you need to have these many amounts of points to get your visa extended. I was like, my family, like my wife and her brothers, they are like risk takers. They are like, you only need one job, why are you thinking about whole market? And you need to have that intent power, you need to have that strong thought power. I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And we came here and we got the job. And there was only one job for my wife because of that technology. And there were like around 12, 13 people, they were in the interview, and she got the job. And she spoke to Patri sir over the phone, hey, this is the job, there is only one. Patri sir, he said only one thing, you went for a mission, you went to do universal work, don't worry about the job will come to you automatically. When you do the universal work, universe will bless you with whatever you need. Okay. And even now, you don't believe me, in this situation, I have rejected 2 offers. I had 3 offers, right? So in June, I'm a contractor here. In the month of June this year, they were like, my director, she called me, she said, oh, this month would be your last, another 3 weeks, your contract is going to end. I was like, I did not disappoint anything, because I was like, okay, I need a break kind of thing. So, or I want a job which is like very peaceful, where I can only work 5 hours or 4 hours. So that I can do some extra work to the universe. That's what I was thinking. I just updated my profile on the LinkedIn. Out of nowhere, one person calls me and he says, hey, we are looking for this, and this job is, you have to join immediately. Like, okay, they just called, half an hour, done, within. So that's how, that contract is for 3 months, and now I'm finishing my 3 months. Again, even before 3 months, I'm joining one more job. And I got, at this point of time, I had like 3 offers. I rejected 2 offers. That is what your intent power does to you. So when you have a strong intent, when you want to do the work to the universe will take care of you, my dear friends. That's what I have realized. So with meditation, your intent power will be strengthened, and you think positively. All the bad habits, they die naturally. So we always try to fix the things outside. Okay, so this quote I like: seek a kingdom of God and his righteousness first, and everything else will fall into place. This, for me, even though it looks like a spiritual statement, no, this is pure science. It's a pure science. Jesus Christ is a spiritual scientist. So whenever I feel like, oh, there are so many challenges in my life, whenever I feel like, oh, I'm overwhelmed, So I just, look at the statement, and then, I motivate myself. So with one last statement, I'll just close. I think I've taken more than 10 minutes now. So successful people are not happy because they are successful. They are happy. That's why they are successful. Okay. So you always need to elevate your vibrations. Okay. When you elevate your vibrations, when you match your frequencies to this universal vibration, you are always successful. Success, you get the success so easily. So for that, meditation is the only solution. Whether you are tensed, worried, or having challenges at work, or anything, family problems, personal problems, any problems in my life, what I've realized is meditation is the solution. Simple, easy. This breath meditation alone helped me a lot. I've tried so many other techniques. Sudarshan Kriya I went to Ramakrishna Mat. I've tried some other technique also, gone in. So this I've done so many techniques, but the best technique I found is Anapanasati. Yeah, with this I'll close.
Wow. Great experience, Ravi. From where to where?
Yeah.
From an individual to a enlightened master. Such a great journey. Definitely, your experience is going to really bring a lot of transformation in many people. This is not a joke. Okay, as an individual, no control over life. And now look at what blessings you are getting. So in same lifetime, like Marpa Milarepa story, I am able to see your story.
Oh my goodness, you cannot compare with such a great master, Milarepa. Yeah, that's wonderful.
You are nowhere lesser than them. I'm assured. Good to see you today. You have shared a great experience and a great life transformation experience. This is really going to be a life changer for many people. You have really inspired the entire group. I'm very happy, Ravi, that you are.
One thing it helped me is in my life is recently it's even more helping me is like gratitude, being grateful for what you have.
Right.
So this is also again a science, right? So when you are expressing the gratitude, you are expressing from bottom of your heart, and you are opening up your heart, and again there are some hormones that are getting released, and you are with these heightened emotions. When you are grateful for what you have, you get more. So you create, when you're feeling powerful now, you get the best. You create the best realities tomorrow. That's what I've realized.
Very fantastic sharing. Very nice message. Thank you, Ravi, for joining today, taking your time.
Thank you. Everyone.
See you soon. Bye. A very good friend. And look at how he has transformed his life from where to where. So people who have problems, people who complain that I'm not getting this, that, Ravi is the best example I can say. So look at when he's wrecked, totally broken. Look at all the help he got, and he was laughing at meditation. Finally, he's laughing with meditation. Such a beautiful transformation. I really hats off to Ravi. I didn't know all these things, so I made a lot of friendship with him. All that I know is he worked in corporate, he spreads meditation, he got married to Pranahita. That's another great master. We wish she also joined one day to share her life transformation. But today I came to know, wow, through these sessions, I am able to know more about my own friends. Very fantastic experience. I'm very glad today Ravi joined and shared all his experiences.